आधे टेस्ट देके हैं सिलेक्शन की चाह में।
ऑल इंडिया का बच्चा कोटा जाता है।
This rat race is for rats, not for humans. So why should we even be a part of it?
The Rat Race. This and more streaming on world's first news OTT, News9 Plus. Download now.
Chat GPT. It can generate codes and human-like responses through text, write stories, and do a lot more.
I work in a newsroom with anchors, researchers and scriptwriters, graphic artists, producers, video editors, camera crew. But does a newsroom really need them today?
All of us have to think about unique and distinctive value addition that cannot be automated or repeated.
Good evening, you're watching News9 live. Every weekday at 5 o'clock, we bring you a special segment on the south of India. And here I am today. He is one of the most successful and highest paid actors in Tamil Nadu. No wonder then that his name is prefixed with the honorific Thalapathy, meaning commander, which he began using back in 2017. Yes, indeed, his name is Vijay, whose latest film Leo is making waves. And you know what? There are unconfirmed reports that he has charged a whopping 200 crores for the film. But then, that's a given, isn't it? Tamil actors turning politicians is a well-known phenomenon. And even as the north of India wonders, and I am asked this time and time again, how come we have had 3 in Tamil Nadu who made it to the Chief Minister's chair, M.G. Ramachandran, Muthuvel Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha Jairam, and several others who made a kind of mark like Vijaykanth or got a leg in, but to no avail like Kamal Haasan, Seeman, etc. Now it's the turn of Vijay, who has enough and more indications that he shall sample life as a politician. But much like superstar Rajnikanth, the question is, will he, won't he? The speculations grew stronger when 3 days ago Vijay met members of Vijay Bakkaliyakam or VMI at his office in Chennai. Apparently the actor plans to take a break from acting for 3 long years, or who knows, he may even quit films and embark on a march or padayatra, like we say in Tamil, across Tamil Nadu before the release of his much awaited film Leo. Additionally, an announcement was made that his fan club will launch the Thalapathy Vijay Pailagam in all 234 assembly constituencies to commemorate late Chief Minister K. Kamarajar's birth anniversary on 15th of July. This after a 2-day session with the members in charge of 234 assembly constituencies to review the work undertaken in the area. I'm quoting this, what the fan club said. Of course, coming from Vijay's mouth himself, but not quoted to him. On the occasion of late Chief Minister K. Kamaraj on July 15th, I would like to request the functionaries of Thalapathy Vijay Makkaliyakam to pay respect to his statues all over Tamil Nadu. By garlanding them, I request you to provide study materials such as notebook, books, pen, pencil to students across the state. Further, we will launch Thalapathy Vijay Pailagam in all 234 assembly constituencies to impart education to school-going students and aspirants who prepare for competitive exams.
அடுத்தடுத்து புதிய நல்ல தலைவர்களை நீங்க தான் தேர்ந்தெடுக்க போறீங்க. ஆனா பாருங்க, நம்ம விரல வச்சு நம்ம கண்ணை குத்துறதுன்னு கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? அதுதான் இப்ப நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. அதுதான் இப்ப நாமளும் செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்கோம். இது இந்த காசு வாங்கிட்டு ஓட்டு போடுறது. சும்மா ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்றேன், ஒரு ஓட்டுக்கு 1000 ரூபான்னு வச்சுப்போமே. இப்போ ஒரு தொகுதியில கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 1.5 லட்சம் பேருக்கு கொடுக்குறாங்கன்னா என்ன ஒரு 15 கோடி ஆச்சா? ஒருத்தர் வந்து ஒரு 15 கோடி செலவு பண்றாருன்னா அவர் அதுக்கு முன்னாடி எவ்வளவு சம்பாதிச்சிருக்கணும்? சும்மா யோசிச்சு பாருங்க, ஜஸ்ட் காமன் சென்ஸ். இதெல்லாம் வந்து உங்க எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம்ல இதெல்லாம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுக்கணும்னு நான் ஆசைப்படுறேன். ஒன்றும் இல்லை, தமிழ்நாடு முழுக்க இருக்கிற ஒவ்வொரு மாணவ மாணவிகளும் அவங்கவுங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட போய் அப்பா அம்மா இனிமே காசு வாங்கிட்டு ஓட்டு போடாதீங்கன்னு சொல்லி பாருங்க. சும்மா ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க. நீங்க சொன்னீங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பா நடக்கும். எனக்கு நம்பிக்கை இருக்கு. நீங்க தான் அடுத்த வருஷத்துல வரப்போற ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ஓட்டர்ஸா வரப்போறீங்க. ஸோ இதை நான் ஏன் இதை கனெக்ட் பண்ணி சொல்றேன்னா, இது எப்போ நடக்குதோ அப்பதான் உங்களுடைய அந்த கல்வி முறையே வந்து ஒரு முழுமையை அடைஞ்சதா நம்ம எடுத்துக்கலாம்.
Vijay has also told his organization members to set up at least 4 centers per constituencies and appoint tutors with an educational qualification which is not less than an undergraduate degree. The organization has already launched various welfare schemes as blood donation camps, eye donation camps and food stalls at a nominal price. But you know what? The moot points are twofold. Will he quit politics? And whether politics in Tamil Nadu has the space for an actor at all. Joining us to speak more on this, Suman C. Raman, who's a political analyst, Prakash Damodaran, who's a senior special correspondent with Nakiran, Samaniyar Nagaraj, who's a journalist and YouTuber, and Thalapathy Vijay, a fan of actor Thalapathy Vijay. Vanakkam to all of you, a very, very warm welcome. And let me also tell everybody that Balaji, my friend, will speak in Tamil. That's the language that he's comfortable in. And I will try and see to it that I translate to you in English to all of you. So let's understand this and put up some talking points, as it were. You know, the first question is, will Vijay join politics? That is the question. You see, we've heard this many a time from several people, and we, particularly we meaning us journalists, we jump and say, breaking story, but then we see after 5 days it dies out. So this time around, let's be careful, considering he's given a lot of indications. It's as if he's wooing the young people. Let me first go to Suman C. Raman. Sumant, do you think Vijay will join politics? I know that, you know, we're not soothsayers, but then a lot of experience that you have. What would your response be to this question?
I'm not too sure, Sudha, that Vijay will actually take the plunge. I feel that, in Tamil Nadu, after the example of Rajnikanth, where, he went for 25 years keeping people guessing. I'm going to come, when I come, I will come late, but not latest, and all kinds of stuff. And until the speculation was finally ended a year and a half, 2 years ago, he managed to keep interest around him, and he was a talking point whether he would join politics. Now, as far as Vijay is concerned, he is making all the moves. His fans association have started collecting data at the booth level. They have started, making the right political noises. He talks about Periyar, he talks about Kamaraj. Now they are planning this education program. So he's making all the right noises. But you see, politics today is a lot different than what it was at the time of MGR or even Jayalalitha. Remember, MGR was in politics for 20 years as part of the DMK before he became chief minister.
Right.
And then formed his party, the AIDMK. Jayalalitha was in the AIDMK, as it was then called, for almost about 15 years, 10 years before she became chief minister. She was a member of parliament of the Rajya Sabha. She was the propaganda secretary of the party, all of that. So this whole, concept that you come into politics and immediately make it big, it doesn't work that way. We saw what happened with Mr. Kamal Hassan. For all practical purposes, the party is defunct. I mean,
yes.
Politically, the talk is that he would merge the party with the Congress. That is the expectation in the run-up to 2024. But Vijay has a lot of positives in the sense that he's got a huge fan base. He's got he's a huge number of youth look up to him.
Exactly.
So and he has got an organization on the ground through his fan club network. But beyond that, we do not know what he stands for politically. What does he support? What does he oppose? We know that he doesn't want people to take money for votes, but look, every politician says that. Don't take money for votes before they go out and start paying people. So beyond that, we don't know what Vijay stands for and what his politics represents. Is it going to be different from the Dravidian parties? Is it going to be an anti-corruption plank? What exactly does he represent is something that he has not spelled out. So for people if he says something, certainly because of who he is, he will get people's attention. But after that, it's going to be his performance on the ground, what he actually does, what he puts forth as his plans, how he interacts with the media, how good he is at answering questions. Today, politicians are scrutinized 24/7. So every single move or even gesture will be scrutinized multiple times. So it's a very, very difficult task to come into politics and make it big. Also, huge amounts of money are today necessary. In Tamil Nadu, everybody knows how the scene operates in Tamil Nadu. So a assembly by-election in Erode recently is believed to have cost 100 crore between political parties. 100 crores for a by-election, for an assembly seat, not even a parliament seat. So you can imagine how much it costs to contest an election. So will Vijay be willing to risk all that he has earned in cinema and plow it back into politics? A lot of unanswered questions, Sudha.
Right. Thalapathy Balaji, I'll ask you that same question, and please feel free to answer in Tamil if you are comfortable with Tamil. And I like the Thalapathy that you've added to your name. That's so typical us, no? Tamils. So will he join politics, Thalapathy Balaji?
வணக்கம் வணக்கம்
வணக்கம் வணக்கம் வணக்கம் பாலாஜி சொல்லுங்க.
இல்ல அதான் அவர் சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி தான் வந்து பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா இன்னைக்கு நிலைமைக்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான ஒரு விஷயம் வந்து அரசியல்ன்ற ஒரு விஷயம். சோ அதுக்கு ஒரு மாற்றுன்றது ஒண்ணு வேணும்ன்றதுதான் வந்து இன்னைக்கு தமிழக மக்கள் வந்து விரும்புறாங்க. இவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி வந்து ஈரோடு எலெக்ஷன்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 100 கோடி வந்து செலவு பண்ணிருக்காங்க அப்படின்றது வந்து உண்மைன்ற மாதிரி எனக்கு தெரியல. ஆனா அதெல்லாம் மாற்றுக்கு ஒருத்தர் வேணும் அப்படின்றத வந்து மக்கள் விரும்புறாங்க. சோ அதுக்காக வந்து தளபதி விஜய் அவர்கள் வந்து அரசியலுக்கு வரணும்ன்றது வந்து ரசிகர்களாகி எங்களோட ஒரு இது
வரணும். சரி, வருவாங்களா? I mean, I am asking him that he says he should come, but I am asking him he should, but will he?
இன்னைக்கு அவர் உச்ச நட்சத்திரமா இருக்காரு. ஒரு இந்தியாவில வந்து பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா டாப் 5ல வந்து ஒரு பெரிய ஆக்டரா வந்து அவர் இருக்காரு. அதிக சம்பளம் வாங்கக்கூடிய ஒரு நடிகரா வந்து விஜய் அவர் இருக்காரு. அவர் வந்து இப்போதைக்கு அரசியலுக்கு வந்து அவர் அடித்தளம் போட்டிருக்காரான்னு கேட்டா கண்டிப்பா 234 தொகுதிகளிலும் வந்து அவர் வந்து விஜய் விலையில்லா உணவகம் வச்சிருக்காங்க. விஜய் குருதியகம்னு சொல்லி ஆப்ல வந்து நிறைய விஷயங்கள் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஸோ 234 தொகுதியிலும் விஜய்ன்றது வந்து ஒரு மேக்னெட்டிக் பவர் அதை வந்து அவங்க மெயின்டைன் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்காங்க. உங்களுக்கு இப்ப திடீர்னு ஒரு விஷயம் வருது அப்படின்றப்ப உங்களுக்கு ஊழலுக்கு எதிராக ஒருத்தர் வராரு அப்படின்னு சொன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து தளபதி விஜய் அவர்கள் வந்து எந்த ஒரு முன்னிதுவுமே இல்லாம ஒரு பின்புலமும் இல்லாம கண்டிப்பான முறையில நடிகர்ன்ற ஒரு பின்புலத்தோட மட்டுமே வந்து அரசியலுக்கு வர முடியாது. ஆனா அதை தாண்டி வந்து ரசிகர்கள், அதாச்சும் தமிழ்நாட்டுல வந்து பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா 40% மேல இளைஞர்கள் வந்து விஜய் அவர்களை வந்து ஃபாலோ பண்றாங்க. அதாச்சும் எந்த ஒரு எதிர்பார்ப்பும்.
Let me come back to you, Balaji. Let me come back to you. Let me get opening comments from everyone. Basically, what Balaji is saying is that seems like Vijay has a lot of chance. He is a rising star. He is the biggest star, one of the best known stars. The youth follow him. So he says if there is somebody who can stand against what is called really ural. I mean, I don't want to do a transliteration, but saying something which is rotten in politics, then it will be someone like Thalapathy Vijay. Let me go to the other guest. Nagaraj, what do you think? Will he join politics? Because, like Sumansi Raman said that, we've had several stars saying, I'm coming, I have come, I have arrived tomorrow, day after, but it never happens. Do you think in this case also, do you see it like that? Or because of the ground activities that he's doing, do you think that he's really serious this time around?
See, on Vijay's politics, right? Vijay is part of politics from 2010 itself. 2011, his Vijay Makaliyakam worked for AIDMK, and what happened. He just came out. His father SAC came out and said because of Vijay only jayalalitha won, and from there his politics turned different way. Then he tried to join Congress. All these stories we know. But to a point, in 2016, he made one thing very sure. He started building his structure, restructuring his structure again, his mandram structure again. So that is the point where his politics started. See, he would come to politics one day. Everyone started smelling it, and suddenly we got Rajnikanth's announcement, and which didn't take off. So he had two things he have three examples in front of him. One example is MGR, who took off like a rocket, I would say. And the second example would be Vijaykanth, where he had a very good support. He also saw some success, but he could not become a chief minister. Third one is Mr. Rajnikanth, where he himself tried to start party, but he could not start party. So these are the three examples he has in front. One biggest advantage Vijay has is, when I spoke to some of the members in the people who who did the meeting, who attended the meeting yesterday, they said his politics is no expectation politics. So I asked, which politician will do no expectation politics? He said, see, let's face the people. Let's say we are going to do this. Let's see then what happens. Does people vote for us or people doesn't vote for us? He's trying to do something where I'm going to do this as a slow activity, or it's just a process to do. It's not that I come one day, I change everything, I'll become chief minister. He understands that point. That maturity is very good, I think. But one thing, he's going to face mighty DMK. I don't take ADMK into account.
He can't hear me. Nagaraj, can you hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, so all I'm asking you is that, fine, but whether it's a slow process, Nagaraj, but I'm asking you, will he join politics? So somewhere you are indicating that yes, he will sample it for sure. That is your contention. That's what you're saying.
Yes, he is going to do it. Because when a politician doesn't have that expectations, right? That's where it changes.
Right. So let me go to Prakash Damodaran, who's a senior journalist. Let me get him in. Prakash sir, your opening comments on this. Do you think Thalapathy Vijay or Vijay the actor will join politics? Because as you are a journalist yourself, he's done a lot of activities, and tomorrow being Kamaraja's birthday, he's going to launch some more. So do you think he's serious about it, sir?
Yes, 300% serious about it. He is eyeing for the 2026 assembly elections. But he is experimenting on 2024 parliament elections. In Tamil, there is a proverb, "Ettai thinnal pittam teliyum," which you have to take to clear your stomach ache or something like that. This is because of the instigation of BJP. BJP want to remove DMK from the power, or perform well than the DMK. They had tried with the Rajini option. Rajini option is failed only because of his age and corona. Okay, he suffered a lot due to health problems. He did some operations in Singapore, so that he cannot come out in public, so he failed. In the same context, BJP already, the team which made Rajini to come to politics, and they made a hype like that, the same team tried Vijay also in the same time. Okay, they want to bring Vijay to the politics, okay, and deflect some of the votes of the, especially youth votes of the DMK. Now the elections is pro-Modi or anti-Modi. Anti-Modi votes will be divided if Vijay comes to politics in Tamil Nadu. He has a mass appeal. Okay, now Rajini is not there. Rajini factor is not there. So entire Rajini political fans will favor Vijay. So he is a Rajini plus Vijay. So the experiment is complete, and they want to do that.
Right. All right. So you are saying that he's foisted by the BJP to cut into the votes of the DMK. It's interesting, very interesting, Prakash sir. The way you are, it is like you've studied it for the longest, for a longish period, as it were. Sumansi Raman, this is one question which we've asked even during the last assembly elections, and it's a process. And you started this conversation with this. You said, Gone are the times. MGR's time, he spent a long time, and then he started it, whether it's Jayalalitha's time, all that is now actually ancient history. If you ask a young chap who in his mid-30s, he doesn't even know all this happened, you know. So the thing is that, is there space? If you look at the political arena or political space of Tamil Nadu, is there space for an actor like him? Because you've just said Kamal Hassan, I'm not comparing anyone. Seaman, look at Seaman, look at Kamala Hassan, you know, even Sarath Kumar to a great extent, Vijaykanth, everyone. Yes, some of them, they were not flashes in the pan, but the times that are changing, you know, do you think there is space for someone like Vijay today?
Look, again, it's a very difficult question to categorically say yes or no.
Okay.
Always there is space for new players in politics. Vijay is, by political standards, very young, and he has time on his side. It depends on what his expectations are when he comes in. Is he looking at, you know, becoming a chief minister, in which case it's going to be extremely unlikely and difficult for him to take away the political vote base of the two Dravidian parties. So that's not going to happen. But can he build a party over a period of time? Yes. The only challenge that I see is the sheer expense and the cost that it today involves to run a political party. A film star's wealth, say maybe 1,000 crores or 1,500 crores, in politics that does not even cover for 2 elections or 3 elections. So you need to understand the problem. So somebody like the problems like somebody like a Vijaykanth faced. Vijaykanth was at one point getting 10% of vote share in Tamil Nadu.
Right.
But then they run out of steam, and it really is a challenge. Now, if you start to ally with somebody, you can get representatives in the assembly or in the parliament, but then you are no alternative. If you're going to go and have an alliance with DMK or ADMK, then why are you the alternative? Then we might as well vote for them. And if you go on your own and try to sort of change the system, as it were, you could attract a number of voters who want to change from the two Dravidian parties. But even today, that is a very long-term and expensive proposition should Vijay want to go down that route. So the two Dravidian parties have got close to 75% of vote share in Tamil Nadu, 70% at the very least.
Yeah.
You know, now of course the ADMK has lost some vote share, so it might have dropped below 70. But overall, between the DMK and the ADMK, they have 65 to 70% vote, and that's not going to disappear overnight. Those are cadre-based parties, so it's not going to be easy for Vijay.
Right. Prakash sir, you know, look at the BJP, you know, the way Annamalai has worked. I mean, you know, you may disagree or agree with his politics, but he really worked very hard. But still, if you look at it, you know, it's going to be a very difficult haul for the Bharatiya Janata Party to make any kind of a mark. When I say any kind of a mark, impressionable. You know, something which is impressive, as it were. You know, is there a space for a Tamil actor in Tamil Nadu politics at all, Prakash sir? I think though that time is long over, no, and also as a political ideology.
There is no ADMK, in ADMK there is no mass leader, mass attractive leader. There is no mass attractive leader in DMK except Udayanidhi, a cinema actor. As well as in BJP, there is no leader at all. Annamalai we don't consider here as a leader. There is no leader at all. So the three friends, you know, and MGR is not there, Kalaignar is not there, and the BJP, there is no top attractive leader somewhere in like Maharashtra or somewhere like that. There is no leader. There is a clear vacuum after Jayalalitha and after MGR and after Kalaignar. There is a clear vacuum is there.
All
This
right.
vacuum only Vijay wants to fill it. Okay. He has a strategy for a long-term strategy. He is just investing into that strategy. For that strategy is needed by BJP. Okay, they are funding it. 1,500 crores is nothing for BJP. They can fund. He will come as a neutral fellow without BJP or without DMK or without ADMK. He will come as a neutral fellow, but he will spoil the votes of DMK. That's the BJP wanted it.
Right.
That they will do. One day they will align with Vijay and they will make come back in Tamil Nadu. In that way they are trying.
All right. Thalapathy Balaji, you just heard what Prakash sir said. Do you agree that Vijay is being encouraged by Bajaka, by the Bharatiya Janata Party?
இல்ல மேடம், இல்ல அப்படி கிடையாது. அந்த மாதிரி இன்னும் ஒரு முடிவுக்கு வரல யாருமே வந்து. 2024 எலெக்ஷன் முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் இது நார்மலா நான் என்னோட இதுல நான் சொல்றேன், யாரா இருந்தாலுமே அதான் பண்ணுவாங்க. 2024 எலெக்ஷன் முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் காங்கிரஸ் ஜெயிக்குதா பிஜேபி ஜெயிக்குதான்றத நம்ம வந்து முடிவெடுக்க முடியும். ஸோ நம்ம அப்போ வந்து யாரும் வந்து இது பண்ண மாட்டாங்க, அதுக்கு முன்னாடி எந்த ஒரு கமிட்மெண்ட்டும் வச்சுக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஸோ இப்போ ஒரு படம் நடிச்சிட்டு இருக்காரு. 68 படம் அக்டோபர் மாசம் வருது. அதுக்கு அடுத்த படம் கமிட் ஆயிருக்காரு. இப்போ நேற்றையும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா 70வது படம் வந்து சங்கர் எடுக்கிறாருன்னு சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. ஸோ அவர் படத்துலதான் இப்ப பிஸியா இருக்காரு. பாலிடிக்ஸ்க்குன்றது அவர் என்ன ரெடி ஆகலன்றதுதான் என்னோட கருத்து.
But he said he will quit politics. He was saying he will go on a padayatra. He wants to. He also said, is that right, or do you think that is all incorrect? Because apparently he spoke to all the fans. You are the biggest fan, Balaji. So I'm asking you. He said, I will quit cinema. I will go to politics.
Yes,
இல்லைங்களா?
ஆக்சுவலி கரெக்ட். அது என்னோட விருப்பம், தனிப்பட்ட என்னோட விருப்பம்ன்றத நான் சொல்றேன். ஏன்னா நம்ம சமுதாயத்துக்கு வந்து நிறைய சேவைகள் செஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். நம்ம சேவைகள் செய்யறத வந்து ஒரு காரணத்தோட செய்யணும். அதைத்தான் நான் எதிர்பார்க்கிறேன். அதை நம்ம ஒரு அதிகாரத்தோடமும் அங்கீகாரத்தோட நம்ம செய்யணும். அது நம்ம ஜெயிக்கிறோம் தோக்குறோன்றதெல்லாம் ரெண்டாவது விஷயம் தான். நம்ம அரசியல முழுசா இறங்கிடலான்றத நான் என்னோட தனிப்பட்ட கருத்தா நான் சொல்றேன், வேற ஒண்ணும் இல்ல.
So what Balaji is saying, who's one of the greatest fans, one of the biggest fans I think of Thalapathy Vijay, he says that look, we'll all figure out after 2024 as to who wins, and then maybe. But when I asked him that hasn't your leader, that is Thalapathy Vijay, said that he will quit cinema and join politics, he says that politics should be done for a good cause. I think most of cinema lovers are, if they were as nice as you, Balaji, the world would be such a beautiful place, but it isn't. Let me also go to Nagaraj now. Nagaraj, this is a question. Is there space in Tamil Nadu politics for an actor? I've asked Sumansi Raman, I've asked Prakash sir, who says that it's the BJP's ploy and maybe it's to cut through the votes of the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. Do you think, but overall, is there a space? Hasn't the time changed? That whole hero worshipping, that Vadyar and Talaivar and falling at their feet and giving them their votes, isn't that time kind of over? Or maybe I'm too old now?
See, there is always space for everything. That's what I feel. No one can say that you don't have space for this, you don't have space for that. Every time someone comes, right, there is a space and there will be people who will be accepting him. There will be beings who will say no to him. That purely voters should decide. But I'm very sad that senior journalists like Prakash always coins, if someone try to come into politics, it's a BJP play. If someone does anti-DMK, it's a BJP play. So, see, it has become a very sad thing in Tamil Nadu. If someone tries to come, even if someone next door comes to try to come to politics, it will say that it's a BJP thing. So, I think it actually makes a very a tough state, I would say. It's not that. It's their individual thing. Why should BJP do this? They have their strong leader, Annamalai, and Nakiran sir said, he said, Annamalai, we don't consider some leader. I don't want Nakiran sir to consider him as a leader. People are considering him as a leader. So you have 4 leaders coming into the stage. Let people decide. See, no one should say that he is this ploy, he is that ploy. The same thing happened when Rajni sir also said he's going to come. He didn't come. That is different. If someone is trying to come into politics, you always coin them, he's played by BJP. He's played by BJP. So, see, this is not at all a cost.
No, but do you think there is space in Tamil Nadu politics?
There is space for everyone, man. There is space for...
Great.
Even I said there is a space for Sudha. There is space for Sudha to come into politics.
Will you vote for me, Nagu?
There are people whoever likes, it's their people's decision. Right. See, we can't control the decision. It's people's decision.
Right. You're right. It's a democracy.
You can't coin everyone. You can't coin whether it's done by BJP.
Yeah, right.
It's enforced by BJP. This is not the way to handle politics. That too, a senior journalist should not say this.
Okay, Prakash sir, I mean, I want to ask you this third talking point, which is, don't you think because he, when he gave away awards to all these students of class 10 and class 12, and even on, Kamarajar's birthday, he's distributing, his fan club is distributing notebook, pen, etc. He says study well. He quoted Asuran's Dhanush's, dialogue that, you have to be educated to come, to move in life, to move forward in life. Don't you feel somehow that he is wooing the youth of Tamil Nadu, and the statistics show very clearly that most of the youth in Tamil Nadu actually live in rural areas like most states, but the difference is that the youth of Tamil Nadu are very aware. All of them have education, they are literate, and they are very, very aware compared to, let us say, other North Indian states. So do you think Vijay has one focus? Let's woo the youth of Tamil Nadu. Let's not go anywhere else.
Why he is not quoting MGR? Why he is not quoting Anna? Okay, why he is taking Kamaraj? That is the political move. He is very close to Rangasamy, the Pondicherry chief minister, who is in the support of BJP, right? Rajini was with BJP, Gurumurthy, everybody wooed him. That is the black and white fact. They tried to bring Rajini, and even Amit Shah waited for Rajini. He waited in Chennai for 2 days to meet Rajini in that context, when he comes to politics or not. Okay, Rajini is wooed by BJP, and he said BJP, Arasiyal, politics plus Anmigam, something like that, he said. Okay, everybody knows on the earth that he is wooed by BJP. And this Vijay, he is wooed by Rangasamy and one good gentleman called Namachivayam, who is the BJP minister in Pondicherry. He's close ally Pussy Anand. He's very close to that BJP gentlemen, and they are in turn connected with Amit Shah.
Yeah, sir, but the thing is that is he wooing? Okay, let's even assume that he's hoisted by the BJP. But do you think, let's look at him as someone who's been talking about education, talking about empowering the youth. Will you think that this case study, let's take Vijay Thalapathy as a case study. Do you think he is wooing the young people, Prakash sir?
If he is not moving the young people also, young people will come to him because he is a popular actor with a very great fan base. And the youth's icon is Vijay, no doubt about it. He is annoyed by Jayalalitha, he is annoyed by DMK, he is annoyed by BJP. Everybody. In 2014, he met Narendra Modi as well as he met Manmohan Singh also. So his political aim is clear. Okay, he's been wooed by the forces which requires him here. That's what he is coming.
Okay. Thalapathy Balaji, let me ask you this, considering you are a young chap yourself, what is it about Vijay that attracts young people to him? What is that quality? He is a great actor. See, I am breaking into Tamil, natural, no? He is a very well-known actor, we all know this. But at the end, one quality that, the youth like to be attracted to him, to Vijay Thalapathy.
இல்ல அதெல்லாம் தாண்டி அவருக்கு ஒரு நல்ல சிறந்த ஒரு மனிதநேயம், அதாச்சு எப்படி சொல்றது, ஹியூமனிட்டின்றது தான். அவர் வந்து நல்ல ஒரு ஹியூமன் பீயிங்.
So see, it doesn't require translation.
ஜாதி மதங்களுக்கு
go on.
ஜாதி மதங்களுக்கு அப்பாற்பட்ட ஒரு மனிதர் தான் வந்து பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா தளபதி விஜய் அவர்கள் வந்து. இவங்க எல்லாருமே சொல்றாங்க வந்து என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னா 1700 கோடி ரூபாய் வச்சிருக்காங்க, அது வந்து அரசியலுக்கு பத்தாது அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. அரசியலுக்கோ ஓட்டுக்கோ வந்து அது முக்கியம் கிடையாதுன்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் மக்கள் இருக்காங்க, வாக்காளர் இருக்காங்க, இதுதான் வந்து முக்கியன்றதை நான் வந்து ரொம்ப ஒரு இதா நினைக்கிறேன். அந்த மாதிரி பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா இளைஞர்களோட ஓட்டு கண்டிப்பான முறையில தளபதி விஜய் அவர்களுக்கு ஒரு, இப்ப என்னோட ஓட்டா இருக்கட்டும், என்னோட குடும்பத்தோட ஓட்டா இருக்கட்டும், கண்டிப்பா தளபதி அவர்களுக்கும் என்னோட நண்பர்களோட ஓட்டும் கண்டிப்பா தளபதி அவர்களுக்கு வந்து நாங்க செலுத்துவோம்.
So before I translate, ladies and gentlemen, look at all the pictures. No, let's see Balaji. Let's see. Look at all the pictures behind him. That's no, not this. Balaji, the guest. Show Thalapathy Balaji, the fan, and look at all the pictures behind him. I mean, that's the kind of fandom that South Indians have for the actors. You know, and what Balaji was saying was that I really am not bothered about that he has 1500 crores or 15,000 crores. He says, as young people, we would like to vote for him because he brings something very new to the table, and that being that he's a good human being. That is most important. So look at the imagery. See, it's very important, and that's what Tamil actors turned politicians bring on the table. They just don't bring their fandom. They bring the human being inside. That is what is different about us Tamils. Nagaraj, let me come to you. Do you think that he's clearly wooing the youth? It's not about, there are true Dravidian parties. Yes, they are very, very huge there. They have 75% of, vote share, or maybe 80% of vote share. I'm not talking about who's good, who's bad, who's better, what alliance, nothing. But it's very smart of Vijay that he's only going towards the youth, because that's a large constituency. Would you agree?
See, that is what I said. His politics is a no expectation politics. When he even spoke to Vijay Makkaliyakam people, right? He said that, see, I don't want to become it's not like I don't want to become a chief minister on the day one. Let's build a party, let's march it slowly, and we'll see where we end up. See, if you see Seeman, he started 1%. Today is nearly at 6 to 8%. Right? He wants to do in this way. For Seeman, it's 8% is possible. For Vijay, I think double digit is easy possible for him. But on what metrics he comes, whom is going to face? Okay. Is he going to say a new chapter? Is he going to start a new chapter? See, you have a party to speak nationalism, which says BJP. There is a DMK party which speaks Dravidam, where ADMK speaks half Dravidam, half nationalism. So they are just in all this thing. Where Vijay is going to join this loop? That's where the question comes. See, there is a crowd who doesn't care about all these things. What you will do? What will be the change for me? See, is he going to attract those crowds? So that is the question mark. See, when someone comes with no expectation, let's work hard. Let's see what is happening. Okay, that is a more efficient way to move on. It's not like I'm going to for one election and I'm going to become chief minister. He's not looking in that.
Right. So you say it's a long game. It's a slow and a long game. Like in Hindi, they say "lambi race ka ghoda," as in you start now. And you are, slowly and steadily you build it up, and that's what you are saying. And he has his age, with him. After 2024, like Thalapathy Balaji, his fans said, he will sample it and then maybe he will decide what to do in 26. Seems a very plausible thing. But, politics is not about doing good, feeling good, giving hope and a lot of money. That way, most of the rich people in India would be politicians. They are not. They are still industrialists. I want to ask Prakash sir, do you think Vijay has the ability, or in Tamil Nadu politics, is there a way that he can convert his fandom into votes, sir? And I may have 20,000 crore as, that's an exaggeration, but let's say 6 lakh fans. But that doesn't equal to 6 lakh votes, no, Prakash sir?
Yes. They survived, a team very close to him survived what is the strength of Vijay. He has 2 lakhs odd crore followers. Odd crore followers means they will do anything for him. That is 2 lakhs. And the others are viewers. Okay, they respect Vijay in cinema and other things. He will stand a long way, but he's a fellow who knows every politics. Okay, but the question of him is how he uses it. Whether he is coming as a neutral fellow, not with ADMK, not with the BJP. The end of the game will come as, in my calculation, he will be a challenge to Seeman. He will be he'll be a challenge to Seeman, who is not ADMK or DMK. See, from 1996, there is a cry from the TMC days, Tamil Manila Congress, Moopanar days, no DMK, no ADMK. Everybody has tried. Even Makkal Jananayaga Kutani has tried. That vote is only 15%. Where Kamal has got 5% and Seeman has got 8%. Okay, like that. Vijay can challenge only Seeman. He'll be a challenge to Seeman, and he can split the votes of DMK. That is the thing. Right now, he's
which seems very fair. Nagaraj, would you agree that he may become a challenger to Seeman, as it were? You know, ladies and gentlemen, Seeman is yet another actor turned politician who doesn't have a major share as of now, but going forward, who knows? Nagaraj, do you think that is quite possible? Which only means that yes, Vijay may take the plunge into politics, and that's the question we are asking. What is Vijay's political plunge?
See, if people like Vijay comes into politics, he's going to dent every people's vote. It's not only Seeman. Seeman would be there is a term called cannibalizing, where each others leads or others supporters or anything, right? He's going to dent all the party. But Seeman, they think Seeman would have a maximum effect on maximum Seeman's vote. See, if you come to Seeman's voting pattern, right? People who vote him for the first time, they don't vote him for the second time. That is the biggest backlog for the Seeman, right? Here, I can go through, if I go with Prakash's comment here, what happens is, the first time voters of Seeman, right, will be half-earned by Vijay. Right? So, if he's getting 5% of the youth, what's the first time voters? Right. Vijay would easily eat 2.5% of the voters. But there is another way where Seeman and Vijay stands together.
Right.
What happens next?
Then that's very interesting indeed. If they stand together, I mean, all possibilities are possible, permutations and combinations. But you know, I'm glad, except for Sumansi Raman, you know, one is a fan, that is Balaji. He says he should, and you and Prakash sir are saying that he may, for all you know. Thalapathy Balaji, you know, before I end this show, I want you to tell me what is your favorite Vijay film? Because what are we Tamils without our cinema? And why do you love it so much? Which is your favorite Vijay film?
Tupaki.
Pudicha film.
Tupaki. Military man வருவாரு அந்த படத்துல. விஜயோட ஒரு புது முகத்தை வந்து காமிச்சிருந்திருப்பாங்க அந்த படத்துல. நான் சின்ன பிள்ளையில இருந்து பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா பகவதி படம் பார்த்து நான் தளபதி ஃபேனா மாறி இருந்தேன்.
ஓகே.
அதுக்கப்புறம் பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச படம் வந்து கத்தி படம் வந்து ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சு. ரொம்ப ஹார்ட் டச்சிங்கா இருந்துச்சு. விவசாயிகள் பிரச்சனைகளை வந்து ரொம்ப முன்னெடுத்து பேசியிருந்தாங்க அந்த படத்துல. அந்த படத்துல பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா வந்து ஒரு பேனர்ல கூட வந்து புகைப்பிடிக்கும் காட்சின்றது வந்து ஒரு இதுல கூட வராது. அது வந்து இளைஞர்களுக்கு வந்து நல்ல ஒரு மெசேஜை வந்து தளபதி விஜய் அவர்கள் வந்து சொல்லி இருந்திருப்பாரு அந்த படத்து மூலியமா. அதுக்கப்புறம் மெர்சல், பிகில் எல்லாமே வந்து நல்ல படங்கள். விஜய் நடிச்ச எல்லா படங்களுமே ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும்.
Screen as well. Bigil, Tupaki, Mersal, and like Balaji said, lot of movies of his. Of course, Gilli, which is one of my favorites, and Gilli is really my favorite.
Thank you.
And you know, I really like that film very much. But let me thank all the guests who have joined. The question that we asked, Vijay's political plunge, thanks are due to Samnir Nagaraj, thanks are due also to Prakash Damodaran sir, thanks are due also to Sumansi Raman, who had to leave the show because he was engaged elsewhere, and Thalapathy Balaji, Mika Nandri, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. Thank you indeed. Vanakkam. So that was the question that we are asking, and look at that. I mean, look at that. Vijay's political plan. What fun it was actually today, you know. Bit of politics, bit of cinema, but that is what Tamil Nadu is all about. Every weekday at 5 o'clock, this is a destination for you, where we shall speak about several stories from all the states of South India, and we cover it like no one does, because every South Indian will feel when they come to this show that this is their destination. For all other news, keep watching News9 Live. Vanakkam.
Pakistan is actually genociding Baloch people. So being Baloch is a crime. If you are a Baloch, it means in the eyes of Pakistan, you don't have any right to live.
The Chinese and Pakistanis are colonizing the Baloch and exploiting their resources.
The Baloch armed struggle will continue unless China withdraws, Pakistan military withdraws from Balochistan, and give Baloch complete authority to decide for themselves.
The Baloch feel that if they don't act now, they will become marginalized.
What lies ahead for Balochistan?
Balochistan, Bangladesh 2.0, streaming now.
With all this gear, you must be wondering if I'm climbing a mountain. Well, let me give you a wider look of this place. This is Asia's largest mountain of shame.
A mountain of waste, almost the height of the Qutub Minar.
When you enter capital cities of some of the biggest countries in the world, you don't have 3 garbage mountains waiting to welcome you depending on whichever side of the city you enter from.
The thing is that a lot of times we talk about landfills only when there's a fire at the landfill. You need to understand that a landfill is at fire almost throughout the year. It's only when the firefighters are not able to douse the fire is when it actually catches the nation's attention, the city's attention, or media attention.
The towering landfills worsen one of Delhi's biggest problems: pollution.